So guys, I'm ready. Had some coffee at a nice cafe, Crossroads Cafe, coffee house in Peterborough. The woman in there was really cool. What happened, I won't say too much, but it was a good interaction and connection, which is I'd say probably one of the biggest reasons. It'd be up there for the biggest reasons of why I get excited to travel, why I travel, why it's all worth it, is connections. Whether it's the bridges we build, the lessons we learn, or the friends we make, or the lives we can change. And I feel that last one, the lives we can change, is grossly underestimated. So I'm just about to leave Peterborough, get some fuel. Probably don't need to. I think Broken Hill's only like 100 k's away from here now, so I'll be getting the footage for this, I guess, next part. Thank you everyone that's following and liking and all that. I really appreciate it. I'm on 3 different social media sites, so please check out the others. They all have their own content too. Like, some of them have content, the others don't, for sure. So please, if you're interested what I might have to say or what I do, or maybe I should mention more. I don't really like to do this, but I actually need to do it. So I blessed that lady financially a little bit, very little bit, enough that she was very grateful. But yeah, it's, any of you know how much people did for me and all that. It really is a little bit to be able to give back every now and then. I'd explain it, being able to bless people, it's a very small bit to how much I've really been blessed. And I would say it's in a weird way, it's like not in a weird way, but it's like a competition within me to outdo what was done to me. I don't think all competition is bad, and in this regard it's really good to outdo what was done to me. It says in the Bible, the only debt we have is a debt of love to one another that could never be repaid. Wow, I often think about that, you know. It's like I can freely give. It's like, in a weird way, it's like an open competition and no one loses, because in this world there's a lot of losing, guys. Some of you, everywhere you turn, everything you try, it's a losing game. And I would encourage you to check your sources. Check your sources. Because it's not with God. It's really not with Jesus. It's not for me. That's not for me. I do things and stuff happens. And it always shocks me, even though it shouldn't. You think it wouldn't, but it does. Because that's my heart. My heart's like a child when it comes to good things. It's expectant. It's hopeful. It's surprised. It's excited. So thanks, guys. Bit deep for this time of the morning, mate. Love you guys, I really do. So yeah, let's continue on with this video. It's too hard to understand, but I guess I'll be alright. It's too hard to comprehend. I'm gonna be alright. I'm just trying to get to where I gotta be. It's too hard to understand, but I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be okay, yeah. So guys, interesting turn of events. I came back to Peterborough because there's been a truck rollover. Apparently they happen here like all the time. I did hear someone mention at the pub, the motel where I was staying last night, that there's been a rollover, but I didn't think much of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same one. But they said it'll be about 4 hours, so I worked out it'll be about 2 o'clock before it's cleared. But I'm up to spend the night again here in Peterborough. So yeah, I'll just be a tourist here for today. Even bought some touristy things today, like little badges and stickers. I like my stickers. Anyone that knows me, I like my stickers. So yeah, that's that's where it's at. I thought, wow, what a blessing it is to be able to travel the way I am. I don't need to be like, oh, I need to be somewhere. It's fine. I'll just spend another night here, and wow. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be in that position. So thanks guys, stay tuned. I'll just keep adding to this video. Thanks guys. So I'm back on the road this morning, nice and early. It's raining. Back to Broken Hill. Back onto the journey to Broken Hill. The truck rollovers been cleared and stuff. But yeah, so yeah, I'm all refreshed and ready to go again. It's cold, it's wet, I'm tired, I'm wasted. Nah, it's really cold and wet. Part of the adventure of travel is the climate. My van doesn't keep warm for a bunch of reasons. The heater's broken, but yeah, I'm on my way. You never know what you're going to get when you're traveling, and that's why being adaptable is very important. So I've just, I'm trying to talk loud because all the noises, but I've just crossed went past the part where there was a truck rollover that kept me in Peterborough. I just had some thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts when I'm traveling, and just to be really blunt, God speaks to me a lot in these times. And one thing I've been running into a lot lately is certain type of people that talk about having an open mind. Now, there's a lot I could say about that, but I was contemplating, often these people that say to have an open mind, they're quite aggressive with it. I have an open mind, and I'm observing this, and I'm hearing God talk to me about it. And see, the thing is, these people are the most depressed people I tend to run into on my travels. And so I'm looking at it and going, well, what's this? And the truth is, guys, whether you like it or not, there are dark forces out there, and you don't want to be open to everything. That's the truth. Maybe you do, but as for me, I'm not open to everything. I'm definitely not. I'm actually very closed off spiritually to everything but God. And again, everyone can have a different perspective of who God is, of course. there's definitely a lot of different spiritual forces that people align themselves to quite ignorantly, and I'm just not one of those people. I know who I'm being led by, I know who I'm listening to, so I thought I'd share that. But I guess when it comes to having an open mind, I guess for me it's more specific things. Like if you said to me, have an open mind with when you're traveling, when it comes to different cultures and different ways people do things, of course. In fact, a lot of people that might say that to me, they should shut up and listen to me, because well, I do have a lot of experience in that stuff, and it is a real thing I've had the blessings to develop. So it's funny how some people will say things, but it's like you're talking to someone that you could be learning off as far as open mind goes. So yeah, there's a lot there, but I don't sign up to that hippie stuff where it's like, yeah, open mind to everything. No, I've had a lot of experience. I've had a lot of good experiences. I've had a lot of bad experiences, and I know where I'm going and I know what I want. And yeah, sure, when it comes to a lot of things, I do have an open mind, absolutely, and it's good. But no, spiritually, I definitely don't have an open mind as far as just letting any spiritual experience, you know, take hold. Because I know I see these dark forces, and I know who they are and what they are. And I hope that makes sense, guys, and I hope that can encourage someone. So, but I always look at the fruits, always look at what people are really saying, who they really are when they push something. Don't find yourself just being ignorant to being obligated. Don't be obligated to anything. That's just my encouragement, and of course my perspective in a lot of ways. So yeah, guys, just coming into Manor Hill, it's a little town. I'm about an hour 38 minutes, just over 150 k's away from Broken Hill. I remember stopping here one time with a friend that took me to Broken Hill. That's got a lot of background in this town. I don't think I'll stop though, kind of keen to keep going. I don't know if I'll get any footage of them, probably hard to see on the footage, guys, but there's a lot of wild goats out here. So many. They get hit by cars too, a lot of them. I remember my friend telling me a long time ago when I was visiting Broken Hill with him, and yeah, I reckon there's even more now, or maybe just more alongside of the road, but there's a lot of wild goats. It's quite interesting. It's a bit like a fashion show with them. Like, they've got beautiful colours, a lot of them, like mixed through them, and long coats. Very, very interesting creatures. They're very proud creature, goats. Yeah, I wonder, might not get any on the footage, but then I mean, they're not always on the side of the road, but I've seen already hundreds, possibly hundreds. But yeah, so thought I would add that, but it would have been nice to have some footage of these supposed goats I'm talking about. I wasn't filming, but there was a sign. I just crossed the border. Welcome to New South Wales. I didn't get fuel in Cockburn. There was no fuel, but I think I'll have enough. I'll have enough. Broken Hill, there's a sign if you can see it. But yeah, so just under 50 k's away Broken Hill. I reckon I'll be alright. So, yeah. So guys, made it into Broken Hill. Just gonna check out a camping store, outdoor kind of camping store, because why not? It's cold and wet. I'll suss out accommodation. That's probably where I'll finish the video. But yeah, made it here. So so always can be a bit hectic when I find you're heading to somewhere and you get there and it's just kind of, well, what now feeling. Mostly used to it. It's definitely something I wasn't aware of until I experienced it. Yeah, so there's always little things that happen along the way and stuff, and I'm just grateful to God that nothing bad happened. Yeah, stay tuned, guys. Okay, everyone, so the final part of this video, finally. Well, I've got a cabin in a tourist park. So lots happened since the last clip of part of this video. So I've got now Starlink. I've hooked it up, everything. I was gonna go out bush. I got ready for going out bush, but it's raining and there's a lot of like what they call like washouts, like where there's dips and the roads flooded in those areas, and I really don't want to risk it. Normally when I've been to Broken Hill, it's been dry and hot, but yeah, so I'm like, no, I'm gonna lay low, get a cabin. Yeah, so I won't be doing that just yet. It's a bit cold, wet, muddy. I saw a few people with caravans getting bogged. That's the thing, people get full drive caravans and full drives and they go, oh, we can go anywhere, and you know, they get bogged. It's not quite like that sometimes. I have to be extra careful because my van's not a full drive. So yeah, so I've got a cabin here in Broken Hill. I made it, I'm all safe. Got Starlink now. I've got a few extra little things that are part of who I am. Yeah, so this concludes this video. Thanks everyone who's watching. Thanks for all the feedback. I've had a bit of feedback, so appreciate you guys. Big Borry out.